Said you and me, baby, out on the weekend, and traffic's a bitch, and parking's a pain, and Central Jakarta, she looking pretty in the pouring rain. Ooh, and I'm so sick of drinking. Jakarta is sinking. I know what you're thinking. Can't we just stay in? 'Cause in this kind of weather, what could it be better? I'll drive right on over. Just make yourself comfy and lay your head on me. Tonight we stay sober, 'cause Senopati's in the pouring rain. And things, they ain't perfect, but I wouldn't change a thing. Ooh. You know the city lights, they sure look nice now. I wouldn't mind driving around all night. We'll put on a record and we'll just pass them by. Have our little party in here, just you and I. And the streets will be singing. Jakarta ain't sinking. I know what you're thinking. Can't we just stay in? 'Cause in this kind of weather, what could it be better? I'll drive right on over with you in the left seat, just making my heart beat. Tonight we stay sober with Senopati in the pouring rain, darling. Things, they ain't perfect, but I wouldn't change a thing, no, no, yeah. Lord, I wouldn't change a thing.
Wow! Jordan Susanto. I have tissue in my hands. Well, those were like for my tears. It's so beautiful.
Yes, it was.
So we have Jordan Susanto right here on See the Stories. We're just waiting for him to get ready to join us.
Please join us.
Welcome back to the studio. It has been a year. Yeah.
Hi, Jordan. Please have over here. We got your tea right here, and we got like some snacks that you can enjoy.
We got snacks.
I actually need a tea right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead. Drink.
Yes. After that, beautiful song. Say congratulations on your new single.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I like it. Senopati In The Rain. Do you have any memory for Senopati?
In the rain?
Yes.
Like lots, like not being able to get home.
Yeah. When the Grab cancels on you again.
Oh!
That's from the heart right there.
No, but like we were just speculating what the song could be about.
Yes.
Right? So can you tell us the inspiration behind this? Because it's a love story under the rain, is it?
Started as a joke.
Okay.
But sometimes jokes get serious.
Okay.
When you don't want them to. But this one, my friend challenged me to write a song about. I used to like prompting people, like, challenge me, right? Tell me to write a song about something, and they were like, okay, I'm eating Taco Bells in the rain, and it was initially about Taco Bells in the rain, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna write one right now, and I was like, you know what? I could record this. You know what? I'm gonna try and record this. So it started as a joke, and I posted it on as like a story, because I used to like have a prompt to like challenge me to write a song, and if I like the topic, I'll do my best to write one. So I had to write one in 15 like really quick. So
Who
I
would
wrote like
challenge you to write about this? Just, yeah.
this friend of mine used to come to the gigs a lot. The Jalan Senopati when I was doing weekly regular gigs there. So she knew me as someone who was working on the street a lot. She used to come with her fiance, and we would play for their. I think they would request songs to sing, to dedicate to them. Yeah, like a bunch of love songs. So she'd like to pull my leg a little bit with the challenges.
Well, it was a memory for her as well then. Maybe it was raining during the time.
During her engagement,
Oh,
maybe.
All right, so again, for those of you who are not familiar with Jakarta, Senopati is like right behind one of the most busy district, central business district here in Jakarta. So it's like the back door, and like there's a lot of things going on back there. So the Senopati In The Rain is just like the song says, like it's just traffic. It's hard to find parking.
Very hard to find parking.
But like, what kind of message do you want trying to send from this song? Like, what do you want people to get from the song?
I think people who live in Jakarta can relate to multiple parts of the song. They can relate to being excited about going out or being tired of it. You know, it's just a message for all of us who. It doesn't have to be Senopati either. Any busy part of Jakarta, you know, anyone can kind of. I think I just want us to laugh it off, you know, which is why I say things they ain't perfect, but I wouldn't change a thing. It's like we got no choice. We're stuck here. You know, most of us like it's. I wouldn't. It'd be really hard to move out of here, so it'd take a lot of effort. So let's just put up with it and laugh about it while we can. You know?
It's the love and hate thing, right? Not only is Senopati like behind the busiest district, but it is a very busy street.
It is.
It is like, it is even during the day, non-rush hour, still a very busy street.
You know, there's a way to get.
I know, there's like little
We're doing that off camera. No secrets, guys.
That's it. Well, the thing is, if you know how to survive Jakarta, you would know all these tiny, tiny roads that fit only one car or something like that.
Yeah.
But, so you mentioned that it actually started as a prom joke, right?
Yeah.
How did this song become serious? And were you the only one involved in the whole creative process of this particular song?
No, I'm hardly ever the only one involved. So I always have like a list of songs that could make it onto a release or an album. And like, I think my friends and I thought it was catchy enough to make it on there. So I worked with a producer named Heston. But I'm always deeply involved. Like a producer is there for me in the traditional definition, not as in where a producer makes the beat and I sing over it. You know, that's, I think in the traditional definition in that they just make sure the vision gets from point A to B as a done product in the most proper way possible. And so it was a very collaborative process. And I had a good friend of mine, Josh Risakota, on drums. But then this is one of the first times I ended up playing all the other instruments on the recording. So I wanted to try that. Gave it a little bit of an intimate, home-cooked feel. Like a lot of the hip-hop guys are doing that, you know, recording stuff in their home studio. I usually record stuff with the band, but I wanted to play bass, piano, and percussion on it.
How many instruments do you play? Because you're quite the instrumentalist.
Guitar, properly, just the guitar, like properly. And then piano is something I'm trying to work on and getting better at. And then I play the bass a little bit too. But I like studying all the other instruments because I'm most interested in how well a band can work together. So I like to see things from all the different perspectives. That's my aim.
So you recorded almost every single instrument layer on this particular record?
Yes, on this particular track.
But man, he played this like solo guitar. It's so amazing and bluesy. And is it raining outside? I was totally into the rainy vibe.
By the way, I must say, like when I hear your voice, kind of remind me of a little of Mayer Hawthorne, but at the same time, your music kind of.
It's John Mayer-ish.
A mix. Huh?
Okay, yeah. I can
There's a lot of soul. There's a lot of blues. But there's
soul,
a lot
blues,
of
pop. Still some
but
pop
it's
in
still
there.
fresh, young. It's not too heavy. But you know what? We are going. So Jordan, this is the right time for you to be in the studio because you're in for a treat. We're all hungry. It's almost dinner time, and luckily, we have Hans Lango, who is currently also cooking something. So we're gonna like crisscross because this is a serious dish that was gonna take a while. So Hans, what are you making?
That is actually true. So usually we would have like 2 segments for us to cook, but since this is actually a very serious dish, we are cooking something from North India.
Oh, whoa!
All right, so we're making Bhuna Gosht. So Bhuna Gosht is actually from North India and Pakistan. So this classic curry does not need to be marinated and should only be cooked in one pot. So usually it would be cooked with lamb, goat, or I don't know, sheep. But because I like my buffalo, so we will use buffalo because usually gosht means red meat. So it has to be red meat. So Bhuna Gosht, that's Bhuna with red meat. So first of all, we need to prepare our ingredients to make some masala or the pre-mix seasoning and also our garlic and ginger paste. So here I have the garlic and ginger. You can actually just, grate them, like finely grate them. And also I have some chili powder, turmeric powder. And for the masala, we would have all the ingredients in its own form. So I would have green cardamom, black cardamom, I have cloves, cumin, and also coriander and black peppercorn. So everything, all of this, you should actually put it on the pan to actually dry fry it because Bhuna means to fry. So everything needs to be fried. So here I just fried all my ingredients, which are these ingredients, and also added some bay leaves and cinnamon. You have to put it all in the grinder. So this is very South Asian thing, to put everything in the grinder. And then don't forget, just to be secure, you have to grind all the things. So just make it like paste. So also don't forget to prepare your onion. So onion right here would actually be acting like the for the aromatics. So there you go. That's your masala over there. Smells wonder. So after this, we will brown the onion on top of the stove. So don't forget your oil. Usually it will be ghee, but we do not have ghee in the studio. But we will use the just the oil. Usually I would use vegetable oil, and then you prepare your onion over here. Don't forget, because everything the meat should be on top of the onion. So it's like on the bed of onion. So don't forget to saute your onion until it's fragrant, and you put your gosht or your red meat on top of the onion and let it simmer for a while, to take or give for 5 minutes before you put in the garlic and ginger paste. And I will be back to continue this delicious North Indian and Pakistani dish. But meanwhile, let's continue our discussion with Jordan Susanto, and I will actually challenge Jordan to make a song about another busy road in Jakarta, Antasari. I will,
Yes.
I'll actually be waiting for that, Jordan.
Thank you, Han, so much. I mean, it's smelling really good in the studio, right?
Yes, yes. But so if you hear something like sizzling or something like that, that's Hans cooking in the back, and like we can smell this cooking right now. So all right. So
Very
while we
good.
have Jordan here, we still have a couple questions for you. So this song, Senopati in the Rain, or now we want to call it Antasari in the Rain.
In the traffic.
It's not your first single, so you already have a Cherry and Fleeting Love. if
Yeah,
I'm
and Still
not
Drunk.
mistaken. All right. So how is it different than your previous single with this one?
This is the least serious one. I mean, like, none of them are actually ever really that serious thematically, apart from Fleeting Love. I guess it's also the most, modern sounding one. You could say that is the least. It's also one where instead of playing with a band, I play all the instruments, so it definitely has a more intimate vibe. You know, things always sound different when you have a few different heads playing the same song, because everyone has their own perceptions of something. They have different time feels. We all breathe a little differently. So if it's all me, it sounds more unified, like one thing, you know.
Because it's exactly the way you wanted it to be.
Yeah, but also sometimes that's not. Sometimes you want other people to bring their own little thing into it. So I guess this one sounds smaller, more intimate, because it's all coming from me. And like, we all have our own playing habits. Like when we speak, we have our tendencies where we break, where we full stop, and it comes out in your playing too. So it all sounds like one guy. So it feels more intimate and small to me in terms of scale. That's
But
what I
you know what? We're going to take a short break. Hans is going to continue cooking, and of course, we're going to continue to speak to Jordan after this. So make sure you stay tuned and see the stories. We're hungry.
hungry, yeah.
This is to fill you up for it.
Yeah.